Vanessa has always been a very sweet, very loving child. And from what I can remember, if she encountered any frustration or if she couldn't get whatever she wanted, she would have these tantrums that were inconsolable and it would go on forever. And so we got frustrated, my parents got frustrated, and she fed on the frustration even further. So it was a very challenging time growing up. It was very hard for her to focus or interact or convey her needs, and she was just all over the place. You know, her behavior was very volatile. And so as long as she got what she wanted, when she wanted, things were okay. She was never able to care for herself. She never was independent as far as even to going to the bathroom or taking a shower, crossing the street, being able to be left alone. She always needed supervision 24/7. My parents say that between 1 and 2 years old, that's when she started to show different behavior pattern, and mainly with the tantrums and being inconsolable, and not wanting to listen or follow directions and just being in her own world, basically. They were actually living in Brazil at the time, and my mom was watching the Discovery Channel when a piece about Truehope came across, and she got the information right away. She called me. I was already living here in LA, and we tried to gather information, and we got in contact with them, and here we are. She's a different person now. To hear, at the time, I spoke to my mom over the phone because she was living in Brazil and I was already here in LA, and I couldn't say to her, this is just some supplement. How can this work? She's been in so many medications, so many doctor's visits. How is this going to make any difference, But I was supportive of my mom, and I said, if you feel that's going to work, let's get it and let's see what happens. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking it's going to be another disappointment. But it wasn't. It wasn't. As a matter of fact, I think after a few months after it, my mom was already saying, she can focus more, she's talking more, and she's able to convey more the things that she wants, even talking on the phone with family members and myself, I could notice the difference. And, and sometimes you just think, well, it's just my mind trying to say it's working. But it was, and from that things just evolved more and more and more. Before, she wouldn't be able to go to the bathroom by herself or hold if she wasn't in a place where she had access to the bathroom. And now not only does she go by herself, but even at night she doesn't need the diapers anymore, which is fantastic. She can have, a full night's sleep, and my parents can have a full night of sleep. And so she's been doing really great with it. And she can dress herself, and sometimes she needs help, but it's night and day compared to the period before Truehope. The only thing Vanessa takes now is the EMPowerplus. She is no longer on any medications. And that is so rewarding for us because, before, when she was on antidepressants and other things to calm her down, she was just completely out of it. So in a way, the behavior got better, but she was just like a plant in the corner. Now she's able to be part of things and do other things, and we're able to interact with her and see what she's thinking, what she wants. We're able to attend to her needs better, and I think that really improved her self-confidence as well. For other families not to have the opportunities that we had with Truehope, it makes me very sad. It's very unfair, very unfair. I know the struggles we've been through as a family, going from doctor to doctor, and no diagnosis or no medications, and they wouldn't respond in a good way to a medication. It's very, very difficult. And I'm sure with other families it breaks people apart because it's very, very difficult. It's a miracle. We are so, so grateful.